Alright, so today's job is an Austrak hybrid 15 footer, and there is literally one place in the whole caravan that the heater can go, and it's in this little cabinet here. But it's going to have to sit this far back just so I can get the hole through without hitting the chassis, which is right there. So it's as tight as one I've ever done, and client's going to lose one of these doors here because we have to put the vent through there. So if you have one of these, you're probably going to lose a door if you want heat. Only option. And there we go. That hole is cut within 5 mils of the chassis. And it's a composite floor. I'm going to put a Bunnings flange through there, a 100 mil one rather than a 105 mil AU focus one, because we just don't have the room. So looking from underneath, you can see how tight that is. I've sealed it all up, dropped the electrics through, and now I'm going to run the exhaust. Going to have to point it towards the front, which I don't normally do, but it's about the only option we got here. So we'll do that now. Okay, so the air intake back there, run the wiring and the fuel up to here. We're about to go through to the front of the van. Once the rain stops, and put the fuel tank on and get that all hooked up. Might stay under a bit longer and go to the batteries though, I think, and do that while it's raining. So one of the unique things about this caravan, having peeled everything back and looking for the battery, is that, sure, that's the battery there, the sealed unit under the floor. So I've just had to find power in there and tap into it. But yeah, I haven't seen that before, but there's the battery in the Austrak hybrid. And then the next step is put the fuel tank on. So I've done all that, fuel tank inside the cover. We're going to join up the fuel now and see how she rolls. Alright, so fuel line running up there, coming back into the filter and the pump. Now I normally suck a bit of fuel through, so you can probably see if you suck it on the outside of the filter, you don't get it in your mouth. You just wait until it fills up a little bit. That means you're pretty much primed and ready to go, because it's going straight up into the heater. Alright, let's go and try her. And here we go, finished product. Tucked in there. Normally I'd like to protect all this stuff, but there's just no option, so that's got to come out here and down there, and then inside. He's lost the door here, which is just kind of how it is, but you can still open a little bit. You don't want to stretch that to breaking point, but you can still open a little bit. Controller there, we'll just flicker on. And we're away. Job done. So see if you can spot the difference here. One of the things that I noticed after putting, well no, I didn't notice, the owner noticed after I put the fuel tank on, was that the handle of the jockey wheel was going to bang on it. So we've had to move the wheel across to this side. So there's a tip for you, keep an eye out for the jockey wheel.